dear. Hello. Hello and hello. I got carried away and let's just stop. I have joined a new server. It's called Lucky Gem and it's about my favorite server ever. And I guess figure out what's going on here because I got nothing. I mean, I do like the one that I have because I run it and I have friends on it and all that good stuff, but this is a really good server. So, yeah, it started with punching trees. I mean, there was a wheat field and some distractions, but I punched trees and killed a drown and didn't get the trident. I didn't have a whole lot of time, daytime-ish, to collect stuff. So I am out on a sail, I guess, for the night. See what I can find here. You gotta be freaking kidding me. So I killed a drow with a trident, I guess. That's the thing. And I'm sure somebody else has found this village, so I'm just gonna ride right on by. Try to find some place that I can live. There's always this whole thing when you start a new server, like trying to, I don't know, figure out what's going on, try to get a sense of what everybody's doing, where everybody's at, all the things. So that's kind of the stage that I'm in right now. Just trying to figure out where I'm going to be and what's going on. There's been all sorts of things happening so far, and I have gotten way too carried away. I chose a place for a base. So, of all the places that I decided to pick to live, apparently I chose a Birch Forest. I just kind of figured it was one of those places that not a lot of people were going to be interested in, so it would make a really good place to go, and I don't have to keep the birch trees. They don't have to stay. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to try to kill this cow, because I just feel like that's a good idea. And see what I got around here. Quite a spot. Oh, I need a place to hide for the night, because I still don't have enough sheep to make a bed. I really want a bed. I don't have any iron. I don't have any of the good stuff. Let's make a door. I don't have wood for a door. Give me wood for a door, please. Thank you. I mined for a really long time. I got obsidian. I hooked up a portal. I've done so many things. I have taken up temporary residence in a villager village. So, yeah. There's actually a flower forest over there. It's a pretty big one, actually. The flowers come into this village, but it keeps going for really pretty long ways. It goes over that way, and there's like a waterfall in the mountain. It's pretty awesome. I marked only a small portion of it because it's bigger than what I would ever want or need, especially since my main base isn't here, it's just my villagers. So I'm going to hop over here really quickly. You can kind of see the water through those trees. And there's another village over here even. Yeah, look, the flower forest just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going all the way almost to that village. And my village is all the way back there. So it's pretty extensive flower forest. I am just spending a moment here planting a bunch of crops because I want to trade up with a villager, get some emeralds and some experience and all that good stuff. So I'm just running back and forth, getting water and planting stuff. I had to take a minute here. It's been a crazy time for me. I have not been recording as much as I want to on this server because, yeah. Well, right now I'm actually going back and forth in between single player world and this world so that I can figure out how I am building the house that I'm building here. So I'll show you that. But I just got 2 diamonds. Oh, let me put those away. I just got 2 diamonds. And it was the easiest 2 diamonds I think I've ever made. Maybe not the easiest 2 diamonds I've ever made, but like the funniest maybe, because all I had to do was take a couple of stacks of diorite to spawn. And yeah, I did 2 stacks, 2.5 maybe. Oh, hi cat. 2.5 stacks of diorite, and now I got myself 2 diamonds. So I'm happy about that. Now I have to try to figure out how I am building this structure here. And I keep coming back up here without actually like building the tools that I need. So probably need to do that first. Oh, and now it's dark and rainy. So I'm just gonna try to not die in the dark and in the rain, and carve some of this mountain out so that my build will fit quite nicely in here, hopefully. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm a professional. Not at all. No. You should be worried because I'm really not a professional. This villager is more of a professional than I am. And I'm just gonna keep going and try not to run into any walls. I am transporting villagers through the nether to make sure that I can get at least 1 book that I can sell for a diamond a piece, because diamonds are rough in 118. Okay, so I get my guys into a box with the portal, and then I whack the minecart, push them in the portal, go in the portal. Hopefully he's in a boat. Yep, perfect. Right, this boat. This guy was not a guy on my list to come get, but he was running around the village, so I decided I would grab him. So I am on my way again with another villager, and we're headed along through the nether. It's a bit of a long drive. I even drained an ocean monument. Actually, why don't we check that out? I'm so lucky, it's very, very close to my base. So that's my portal right there to my house. And this is the portal to the ocean monument. It's so close. That is the most detailed death message I think I've ever seen in my life. We're on a mature server, so sorry about the language. Get down here. Okay, so yes, I was maybe a third of the process of this. There was only 1 other person, but they had better gear than they had better gear than I did, and yeah, a trident to help kill the guardians while we were working on it and all that good stuff. But this is the guardian farm. It seems like it's pathetic now, right? Like nothing's happening. Check this out. So you jump down here, and I can link a description, or link in the description, the designer of this ultimate farmer. You're supposed to be able to AFK here by flipping the switch. This stuff comes up, you bring out your shield, and they're supposed to fall. on a server with a few other people, yeah, not super likely to happen. So instead, and let me just show you before I go anywhere. This is the collection system I put in. So we've got 3 minus 2 plus 5, and almost 3.5, right? So now what we're going to do, and I notice a couple of them, I'll go up the ladder. A couple of them are falling, I can hear them. But we're going to let them keep falling, the AFK style, not the kill style. And then we go up here, you'll see way, way up in the sky there is a platform. So I'm going to try my luck at flight. Let's get in here really quickly and land. Okay. So now I stand here where the torch is, so I've got something above my head and the phantoms won't come and get me. But check it out. There should be, yep, there they are. It's been about 5 minutes, but I'm a little scared to go down there. There's some mobbies, and, phantoms are going to get me. Well, you know what? Screw it. As long as my elytra deploys, which it did, we're good to go. And plop down here. So, I mean, 10 minutes at the most, I would say, maybe 11. Hasn't been long enough for it to be almost morning now. So there's a bit of a difference. It's not huge, but I'll take it for sure. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, because I think that's about where we started. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that other one back. Where'd it go? Here. And we're going to make some lanterns. And then eat some fish and be on our way. Let's just fly into the sunset here for a minute and enjoy the beauty. Very nice. And my little place will render in as we go. So you can see the castle. That's where I have my, this hillside castle is where I have my villagers. But this bigger, like into the mountain castle is where I have my base. All the villagers are going to live and trade in there and breed in there, actually, too, hopefully. And that's why there's grass there instead of a step. Right now, the other villagers are hanging out in here until I move them. And then I have one in a boat, and I have one that's a farmer in here. This is my little castle house. A castle house that confuses me so much that often when I want to go up that set of stairs, I actually end up going up this set of stairs. This is where I keep a miniature dye farm kind of a thing and my cactus farm. Very miniature, both of them. So I have 2 villagers in the little breeding section over there. I want to move my other villagers over there, and I want to get a good assortment. Right now, I'm not entirely happy with the cost of the villagers that I have, so I have a solution. And part of the solution consists of this guy right here who has a helmet, which is great. He's in a boat, which is also great. I need a name tag, which I don't have. And the rest of the plan is in here with my golden apples and my damage splash potions. So I'm gonna have to sort this out. But I have been a busy bee on this server so far, and I haven't even told you the best part about it yet. So let's just chat. I have started a game. It's very much similar to the lore treasure hunt game, whatever you want to call it, from VSC. But it's a Lucky Gem version. So we've got Gem Hunt Intro, Gem Hunt Hint number 1. We've got Gem Hunt Clue number 1 and Gem Hunt Hint 2. So I will give you a very quick rundown of what that means. Champions of Minecraft hear this call. Who will be the luckiest gem of them all? It depends, I suppose, on where this all goes. You can win a reward only here, but on Discord. What exactly is this, and what will you do? You'll have to figure out how to find the first clue. Before that, however, you must find a chest. The catch is, it's required you share hints and clues with the rest. Early on, someone found something nearby spawn in a cave. They said in Discord it wasn't pretty yet, but it would work just the same. Before all that, a few things to read because the game is more about fun than it is about greed. You will see 2 different books for clues and hints to be in, and you'll have to be patient in order to win. It won't be super quick. It'll all come in stages, so don't search beyond the intro yet. You'll be looking for ages. 1 clue at a time, and in total, not including this book, there will be 9. You could be rewarded should you choose any of them to find. Each book is required to share, but in each chest a treasure just for you could be there. Go forth, you may now, before it all comes to an end. We shall know soon who is the luckiest gem. Yes, there was a clue for the first chest in this book. You might find it if around spawn you choose to look. And then there's some additional notes about Discord and the first chest. So the first hint, or the first clue in that book was surrounded by the asterisks, and it was basically for a spider spawner. And so that's where you would find this hint. Hint number 1, there's no blank in chest. Blank equals dirt block. Wait, what? This might make sense later. So there's no blank in chest. It's actually the name of a shop on the server, and it actually happens to be a shop that I own. And the shop name is there's no K in chest, which means the hint says K equals dirt block. Now, this book had an error because the location was actually in the Nether Hub, but we're going to go ahead and dismiss that. There's a part of this game that allows you to trade either 5 gems or 2 papers from along the way. Papers trade in for a gem, and the gems for a collectible. They can be any 5 gems, but 2 papers of the same are unacceptable. The final bit about gems, there's another way they can be found if you happen to stumble upon random chests sitting around. Enough of all that, and we shall get on with the fun now that this game has officially begun. Once upon a time there was a biome with a different name. Even though in Discord right now it's listed, it is no longer called the same. It's a community space that we can all share. If you understand all of this, you will find the next clue there. If you continue forward to find the next clue, you'll hear more about why along with what next to do. Good luck. So that tells you basically to go to the mesa, because it's listed in Discord that we have mesa directions, but mesas aren't called mesas anymore. They're badlands, I guess. So if you find the hint in the mesa, you'll get this. Think this has been easy? Has it been simple to tell? Where each clue is next, you have done quite well. Perhaps from now on I will focus more on the story. It'd be nice if you had to try harder for the glory. The server was founded by friends, of course. There's a bit more, though, to what was the driving force. If you can believe it, there's so much to unfold. And it's more than a map or server, all told. See, there's always greater things that put everything in place, like Mojang or random seeds, and why a tick sets the pace. Each bit of this tale can take only so much time. The whole picture will be clearer once you've found all 9. I shall introduce to you next something you will need to know, a little more cryptic, yes, because ultimately it's a code. Stick with it, and you will figure out how to put the clues together and be winner of the crown. Okay, there's no crown, but still, stick with it. Good luck. And as of now, that is the last clue that's been given. I don't know why this is out of order. Hunt, clue, hint. Okay. So I'm going to have to put out the third one, but before I do so, I want to put out a couple hints. So that's my next task. I set up a quick hint in the Nether. It's actually a code. And here is the next clue book. I believe this is clue number 2. Okay, now, I know it's been a bit easy to play, but we've had to get folks interested, right? I would have to say. Maybe you have a piece of named paper, or maybe you even have a gem. Even if you haven't, there's still chances to find them. So where to next? To a clue that will explain a little more? You'll find gem number 3 if you're clever, and soon you can find number 4. Where might you find number 3? And it's only clue 2. Please don't be confused, and you'll know what to do. Head to the place where you might not see ahead. By nature of Mojang design, you'll depart and end up in your own bed. Mojang? Yeah. I don't want to make it too difficult to be involved in this game, but it cannot, as before, be too easy. That'd be a shame. Good luck and go forth. I wish you all the best. Sooner than later, one will rise to be more successful than the rest. Still no crown, but good luck. So that one, I'm going to hide in a particular place where the clue is leading folks. And when they get there, they will find this. And it's hint number 3. There's no hint in this chest, so how do you know what to do in order to find the next clue? I will tell you what you might next want to know. It's really going to be about these various codes. Figure out what exactly they mean, and you can be the ultimate gem king or queen, or something else. But again, there's no crown. Along with the code, there will be a chest or 2 with a gem filled by me. I might run out of such rhymes for this game, so I hope you have fun just the same. As always, good luck. So, apart from reading some riddles, the only real information you're going to gain from that is that these codes are pretty important. And I did have the 1 code example, and now I have to put up some more. I am not going to finish out this game at this point, because it's going to be a little long, and this episode's already getting a little long. And I have so much yet to do in this world. I made a terrible, terrible mistake, and I made potions of instant damage, splash potions of harming instead of weakness. So I have a zombie villager down here that needs to be converted. And I tried to convert him, and it didn't work. It just healed him because it was damage. So I need gunpowder, and that's kind of my next task in between this game. Is I have to build a mob farm, and I've got a little bit of location back over that way in a field, kind of, to try to build that up. So for now, you're going to have to stay tuned to find out what the rest of the game is going to be. And in the meantime, hopefully you have fun, enjoy, stay safe, all that good stuff, and I will hopefully be back soon. Bye!